This is the fight that skyrocketed Muhammad Ali's career. A young, brash underdog who no one thought could win, stepping into the ring against one of the most feared champions in boxing history, Sonny Liston. That night, the world witnessed something extraordinary. Ali didn't just win, he shocked the world. But how did he do it? And what made this fight the turning point of his legendary career? Let's dive into the story of Muhammad Ali versus Sonny Liston. The year was 1964, and the world was about to witness a seismic shift in sports history. Cassius Clay, a 22-year-old Olympic gold medalist, was loud, confident, and unlike any fighter the boxing world had seen. He called himself the greatest, but many saw him as nothing more than a loudmouth. Across the ring stood Sonny Liston, the reigning heavyweight champion, a man feared by everyone in boxing. Liston wasn't just the champion, he was a destroyer. With a 35-1 record, he had knocked out 25 opponents, including the former champion Floyd Patterson, twice in the first round. Liston's strength, power, and brutal reputation made him a 7-1 favorite. Most experts believed Clay wouldn't last more than a couple of rounds. But Clay wasn't just another challenger, he was a man with a plan. In the weeks leading up to the fight, Clay unleashed a psychological assault on Liston, something no one had ever dared to do. He called Liston a big, ugly bear.
Oh, you mean the big, ugly bear?
And mocked him endlessly, even showing up outside his training camp shouting insults. Many thought it was foolish, even suicidal, but Clay knew exactly what he was doing. Clay's taunts weren't just about entertainment, they were designed to get inside Liston's head. And it worked. For the first time in his career, Liston seemed distracted and agitated. Meanwhile, Clay trained harder than ever, preparing for the fight of his life. His speed, footwork, and intelligence were his weapons against Liston's brute strength. February 25, 1964, Miami Beach, Florida. The stage was set. The world tuned in, expecting to see the destruction of Cassius Clay. But what they saw instead was something extraordinary. When the bell rang, Liston charged forward, throwing heavy punches, but Clay didn't stand and trade. He danced, moved, and dodged. His speed was unlike anything Liston had ever faced. By the third round, Clay's lightning-fast jabs had opened a cut under Liston's eye, something no one had ever done before. In the fourth round, something unexpected happened. Clay complained that his eyes were burning. Later, it was revealed that Liston's corner may have used an ointment on his gloves to blind him. For 2 rounds, Clay fought almost entirely blind, relying on his instincts to survive. By the 6th round, Clay's vision returned, and he unleashed a masterclass in boxing. He taunted Liston, peppered him with combinations, and danced around the exhausted champion. When the round ended, Liston shocked the world. He refused to come out of his corner. Cassius Clay had done the impossible. Clay didn't just win the fight, he shocked the world. His post-fight celebration was iconic. "I'm the greatest. I shook up the world." It wasn't just a victory, it was the birth of a legend. But the story didn't end there. Just days after the fight, Clay made another shocking announcement.
What's your dad's name?
Muhammad Ali.
He had joined the Nation of Islam and changed his name to Muhammad Ali. The world now knew him as not just a boxer, but as a cultural and political icon. The win over Liston wasn't just about boxing. It symbolized a shift in the world. Ali became a voice for the underdog, a champion of the oppressed, and a figure larger than the sport itself. The fight against Sonny Liston transformed Muhammad Ali from a promising prospect into a global superstar. It showcased his brilliance as a boxer, his charisma as an entertainer, and his courage as a man who refused to be underestimated. Over the years, Ali would go on to achieve even greater feats, but this fight was the moment it all began. It wasn't just a fight, it was a statement. A moment that showed the world what greatness looks like. And it's why, even today, Muhammad Ali is remembered as the greatest of all time. So what made Ali truly great? Was it his skill, his confidence, or his unshakable belief in himself? Perhaps it was all of these combined. What's certain is that the fight against Sonny Liston wasn't just the beginning of a legendary career. It was a moment that inspired millions to believe in the impossible. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more legendary moments in sports history. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite Muhammad Ali moment?